So far we have seen till 93, but we haven't come across what is the actual pattern in the examination point of view, how the questions will be asked, how to solve those problems and all. These details we haven't discussed, right? So you know the basics, but how to move forward all these things, and now we are going ahead with that one. So now see that what is being given here. I have given 4 problems, 2 statements and 2 conclusions. 2 statements and 2 conclusions. Now you need to give answer as, say that only conclusion 1 follows, give answer as 1. Only conclusion 2 follows, that means 1 doesn't follow, only 2 follows, we need to give answer as 2. And either 1 or 2 follows, we need to give 3. What is the meaning of either 1 or 2, ma? It is nothing but complementary pair. That means individually first one not follows, second one not follows, but it falls under the categories of complementary pair, AO pair, IE pair, IO pair. We need to go ahead with the third option. When we need to give complementary pair means it won't follow first conclusion, it won't follow second conclusion, but either 1 or 2 based on those 3 conditions, AO pair, IE pair, IO pair, we need to go ahead with either 1 or 2. And give answer as 4 if neither 1 or 2 follows, that means none follows. None follows. First conclusion won't follow, second conclusion won't follow. Even if it is not complementary pair, we need to go ahead with the fourth option, none follows. Finally, both follows. That means first one also follows, second one also follows. Go ahead with the both follows, fifth option. Hope you are clear the difference between complementary pair and both follows. So either 1 or 2, any one follows, that is complementary pair. Both follows means both the conclusions follows. That one we need to go ahead with the fifth option. But this is the basic instructions normally will be given in the exams. But can you take it for granted means definitely not, because sometimes instructions differs. Give answer as 1, only 2 follows. Give answer as 2, only 1 follows. Give answer as 3, none follows. Give answer as 4, either 1 or 2 follows. Like that they may change the instructions. So sincere request, go through properly the instructions, how it is being given. Accordingly we need to solve the problems. Clear? I told the instructions here, you need to solve the problems. Many problems we have solved so far. Now this is the actual pattern in syllogism, how to solve the problems. Here 2 statements, 2 conclusions, or 2 statements, 3 or 4 conclusions. It can be 3 statements, 4 conclusions, 4 statements, 4 conclusions, or it can be even more also. No need to worry. 3 statements, 4 conclusions, how to solve those problems I will explain you while solving the problems and all. 4 statements, 4 conclusions, I will explain you in detail how to solve the problems and all. So no need to worry at all. First we will go ahead with a base, that is 2 statements and 2 conclusions. Later 2 statements and 4 conclusions, I will give few examples. So then we will go ahead in solving the problems whatever been given in our material, and also all previous year model papers whatever been given, all those questions we will discuss each one by one. So here these 4 questions I won't give any clues also. I don't want to give any clues also. You yourself try it out and try to solve the problems. First note it down, then work it out. We will discuss later. So once you solve the problems, it won't take, say to be exact, it won't take not even 1 minute time to solve all the 4 problems. All the 4 problems, it won't take not even a single minute. Only thing is you need to understand the concept properly. That's it. So I have given the clue now. It won't take not even a single minute. Anyhow, first I will read it out, note it down. We will come back and I will discuss in detail. So in the meantime you need to solve the problems without any mistake. You need to tell that which and all follows. Clear? So first, some cats are dogs, no dogs are birds. Conclusions, some birds are cats, no birds are dogs. 95, no star is planet, all moon is star. Conclusion, some moon is not planet, some planet is not star. 96, all orange is pink, some orange is apple. Conclusions, some apple is not pink, some pink is apple. 97, some green is planet, all red is tree. Conclusions, some green is tree, some tree is not green. Clear? Note it down, and do remember always first and foremost rule in order to solve the problems in syllogism is, first whatever the statements are being given, they must be properly aligned. Remember, they must be properly aligned. If it is not been properly aligned, we need to make proper alignment by interchanging the statements or converting the statements or both. After making proper alignment, in order to solve the problem in analytical method, we need to go through 3 stages. First one is rule based one, second one is immediate inferences, third one is complementary pair. My first rule based one, see that any conclusion follows. Next, take individual statements, take immediate inferences, see that any conclusion follows. Finally, we need to check for complementary pair. So always remember, complementary pair should be checked only in the last stage, not in the initial stages. By looking at that, if it falls under AO pair, IE pair and IO pair, don't say that it's a complementary pair and go ahead with the third option. We should never go ahead with a complementary pair by checking in the initial stage. Why? Because if any one of the conclusions are true based on 6 rules or based on immediate inferences, then that 2 conclusions cannot be considered under complementary pair if any one of the conclusions are already came as true. But this one always remember, if any one of the conclusions or both the conclusions are true based on 6 rules and also immediate inferences, those 2 conclusions should not be considered under complementary pair. While checking for complementary pair, the conclusion should not be true based on 6 rules and also immediate inferences. Complementary pair should be checked only when the conclusions are not true. Right, ma? Even if any one of the conclusions is true, that should not be considered under complementary pair. These things you need to note it down. See, first and foremost rule, make it proper alignment. Then based on 6 rules, see that any conclusion follows, and then take individual statements, see that immediate inferences. Finally, we need to check for complementary pair, and finally you need to give the conclusion. These are all the process you need to go through before giving the final conclusion. And further, in addition to that one, I told, after doing all these also, all these 4 problems can be done within a single minute. That one you need to remember. That is why I am saying it's been very easy once you learn the concepts. Try it out. We will come back to that one very soon. Have you solved the problems? Hope you got the answers. You should have got 94 as second option. That means only 2 follows. We need to give answer as 2. 95 both follows. We need to give answer as 5. 96 only 2 follows. We need to give answer as 2. 97 either 1 or 2, that is complementary pair. We need to give answer as 3. So hope many of you got the answers. Anyway, we will check each one by one now. We will come to 94. We will see how to solve the problem. So some cats are dogs and no dogs are birds. Is it been properly aligned? Yes. So no need to make proper alignment. It is already been properly aligned. What is I plus E? What is I plus E? Wo. Wo means some cats are not birds. Some cats are not birds anywhere. No, it is not been given. So based on 6 rules, our part is over. Why? Because some cats are not birds. It is a O statement. O cannot be converted also, right? So based on 6 rules, we don't have any conclusion. Now next we need to come to immediate inferences. That means take individual statement and check for immediate inferences in the conclusions. So first one, some cats are dogs, can be converted as some dogs are cats, right? I can only be converted into I. Is it there? Some dogs are cats? No, it is not been given. Now come to second one, no dogs are birds. No dogs are birds. E can be converted into E, and also O statement. E is implied by O statement. See that any conclusion is being given. No dogs are birds means some dogs are not birds. No birds are dogs. Some birds are not dogs. Anything is there? Yes. E can be converted into E directly. So no dogs are birds can be converted into no birds are dogs. That is the reason I just put a tick mark. Finally, we need to check for complementary pair. Is there any need to check for complementary pair? No. Why? Because we do have only 2 conclusions are there. 2 conclusions, one of the conclusions already we got it as true. No need to check for complementary pair. So which one follows now? Only 2 follows. Go ahead with the second option. Are you clear? Complementary pair, when we need to check? Only when those 2 conclusions we did not get as true based on the given statements. Even suppose conclusions 4 conclusions are there, 6 conclusions are there, no need to worry. When and all you need to check for complementary pairs, that conclusions must not be true based on the given statements. That one always you need to note it down. Clear? Next one, 95. No star is planet, all moon is star. It's not been properly aligned, but by interchanging the statements it can be properly aligned. I just interchange that one. So all moon is star, no star is planet. It is been properly aligned. What is A plus E ma? E. E means no moon is planet. So no moon is planet, anywhere it is being given? No. But E can be converted into E, and also O. E is implied by O. So see that some moon is not planet, no planet is moon, some planet is not moon. Any one of these immediate inferences based on E is being reflected in the conclusion. That also we need to consider. Always remember, so once you got based on 6 rules any conclusion, that conclusion, whatever may be the statement, A, E, I, of course O cannot be converted, that statements also we need to consider for immediate inferences and check in the conclusion. This one you need to note it down, you need to be careful. So A plus E is E. E is no moon is planet, it is not be in here, but E can be converted into O. E is implied by O. E can be converted into E, right? See that. So some moon is not planet, anywhere given, some moon is not planet. Directly E is implied by O statement. So first one directly follows from E statement. So some planet is not moon, it is not given. No planet is moon, it is not there. Now based on 6 rules you got first one as the answer. Based on 6 rules we got first one as the answer. Now we need to go ahead with immediate inferences. First one we need to consider individual statements. You can consider this one or this one, either one is fine. First one, no star is planet, can be converted into some planet is star, some star is not planet, some planet is not star, right? Is there anywhere it is being given some planet is not star? It is directly given from the first statement alone. So go ahead with that one, no need to check anything else, because all moon is star can be converted as some moon is star, some star is moon. Anyway we have only 2 conclusions, both conclusions we got it as true. First one is based on 6 rules, second one is based on immediate inferences. From E statement you got the second one. So because E can be converted into E and also O, E is implied by O statement. So no star is planet can be converted as some planet is not star. From the first statement alone you got the second conclusion. Both follows, we need to go ahead with the fifth option. Clear how to solve the problems? Always first see that whether it is been properly aligned or not. If it is not been properly aligned, make proper alignment by interchanging these statements or converting these statements. Later based on 6 rules, see that any conclusion follows. Come to immediate inferences, consider individual statements, see that any immediate inferences are being given in the conclusions. Finally check for complementary pair. While checking for complementary pair, always remember those conclusions should not be came as true based on the statements, that is based on rule based one or based on immediate inferences, those conclusions should not be true. Then only we need to consider for complementary pair. Now see the 96, all orange is pink, some orange is apple, it is not been properly aligned. You can make proper alignment by interchanging or converting or both. So I am converting some orange is apple into some apple is orange, because I can only be converted into I and put it on top. So some apple is orange, all orange is pink. Now it's been properly aligned. What is I plus A ma? I means what you will be getting, some apple is pink or some pink is apple, because I can be converted into only I, right? So some apple is pink, some pink is apple. Is it been given? Yes, we got it as some pink is apple. So based on 6 rules. So second one directly follows. Now what we need to do? Consider individual statements, see that immediate inferences. So first one, all orange is pink can be converted as some pink is orange or some orange is pink, right? A is directly implied by I and A can be converted into I. So some orange is pink, some pink is orange. Is it there? No, it is not been there. Come to next one, some orange is apple can be converted as some apple is orange. Is it been given? No. So finally we need to check for complementary pair. Can we go ahead with the complementary pair? No. Why? Because already we got a second conclusion as true based on 6 rules. That is the reason we should not go ahead with the complementary pair. But if you check properly, these two are complementary pair or not? IO pair is a complementary pair, and some pink is apple, some apple is not pink. So subject and predicate, though it is been interchanged, IO pair and IE pair are complementary pairs only. But if you see this one, by looking at this question, if you do not check rule based one first stage and also second immediate inferences, by looking at that, if you go ahead with the complementary pair, you are gone. right? You must be very careful by looking at the question. Sir, this is IV pair is a complementary pair, sir, and go ahead with the third option like that. If you put, you are gone. That is the reason complementary pair, though it is there, I just put a cross mark. So here which one follows, ma? Already second conclusion follows. That is the reason you should not go for complementary pair. Hope you are getting my point, right? So what is the answer? We need to go ahead with only second one follows. So though these two are complementary pairs, we should not go ahead with the complementary pairs. Clear, ma? Now 97, some green is plant, all red is tree. No conclusion. Why? Because by looking at that one, we can tell that it is not been properly aligned. Why it is not been properly aligned? Can you make proper alignment? No, because there is no common term at all. There is no common term. So no common term, that is what been mentioned. So we cannot even make proper alignment. What we need to do, based on rule based one, whatever is there, that is ruled out. Come to directly immediate inferences. Individual statements. Some green is plant can be converted as some plant is green. Is it being given? No. All red is tree can be converted as some red is tree or some tree is red. Is it being given? No. Finally, we need to check for complementary pair. Ma complementary pair, IO pair is a complementary pair. Yes. Subject and predicate are same. Of course, subject and predicate are interchanged also. No difference for IE pair and IO pair, right? Some green is tree, some tree is not green. So it's a complementary pair. We need to go ahead with the third option. Here, it is not been properly aligned. There is no common term. Based on immediate inferences, no conclusion follows. Finally, we are checking for complementary pair. So both are not true based on the given statements. Now it falls under one of the three categories: IE pair, IO pair, and AO pair. So we are going ahead with this one, IO pair. So this is IO pair here. It's a complementary pair. Go ahead with either one or two option. Third option. Ma, are you clear how to solve the problems and all? So if you are clear, we are going ahead with two statements and four conclusions. Next, how easily we can solve those things also we will discuss, and see that how syllogism is very easy in solving the problems and all. Ma, I have given some more questions, 98, 99 and 100. So if you see that same 98, 99, two statements, two conclusions. So just work it out. Hope everybody will get the answers very fastly. So you can work it out, you can easily solve it. And come to 100, there are two statements, I have given four conclusions. You need to tell which and all follows. That's it. So take some time, work it out. I will come back to you and I will explain in detail, right? So shall I read it out? First one, 98 here, no bulb is fan, some light is bulb. Statements, conclusions, some bulb is not fan. Second one, some fan is not light. 99, all sweet is tasty, all tasty is salt. Conclusions, no sweet is salt. Second one, some tasty is not salt. 100, here two statements and I told you four conclusions. You need to just tell me which and all follows. That's it. So later we will see based on which what are all the conclusions are being given, how to solve it, and those things we will see. But first let me know what are all the conclusions follows here. So here, no slim is fat, some slim is tall. Conclusions, some fat is not tall. Second one, some tall is slim. Third one, some fat is not slim. Fourth one, no fat is tall. But take some time, we will discuss very soon. I hope you got the answers I have just mentioned as previously we did. So it's been properly aligned, and also what answers we need to get, what we got, what is the final answer, everything I have mentioned here, ma. So see that 98 you should have got first option, 99 that is fourth option, only one follows here, here none follows. Here 100th one you will be getting 2 and 3 follows, and 1 and 4 is not a complementary pair because both negative cases cannot be a complementary pair. Anyway, we will check one by one. Now see that it is not been properly aligned. So to make proper alignment by interchanging the statements, it can be properly aligned. So I just put it on top, I plus C, it's been properly aligned now. I plus C is O. O means you will be getting some light is not fan. But some light is not fan, is it there? Some light is not fan? No. O cannot be converted. Remember, if E statement is there, you can take O straight and O reverse. Not here. So O cannot be converted. We cannot take some fan is not light. And of course, based on 6 rules, so we don't have any conclusion. Now what we need to do, go ahead with immediate inferences. No bulb is fan can be converted as no fan is bulb, or some bulb is not fan, or some fan is not bulb. Is it there? Yes, some bulb is not fan, some bulb is directly implied by O. First one directly follows. Come to the next one, individual statement. Some light is bulb can be converted as some bulb is light. It is not there. Finally, do we need to check for complementary pair? No. Why? Because already one conclusion follows. No need to check for complementary pair. So what is the answer? Only option 1 follows. Only 1 follows. Are you clear? O cannot be converted. That one always keep in mind. Come to next one, 99. All sweet is tasty, all tasty is salt. Very easy, dead easy, right? A plus A is A. A plus A is A. What is the answer we need to get? All sweet is salt, or some sweet is salt, or some salt is sweet. Is it there here? No, it is not been given in the conclusions. Based on 6 rules, we don't have any conclusion. Based on 6 rules, we don't have any conclusion. Now, individual statements. All sweet is tasty can be converted as some sweet is tasty or some tasty is sweet. It is not been given. All tasty is salt can be converted as some tasty is salt or some salt is tasty. That is also not given. Finally, we need to check for complementary pair. Complementary pair, no sweet is salt, some tasty is not salt. This is E statement, this is O statement. Both negative statements cannot be a complementary pair. Complementary pair means one must be positive, one must be negative, right? Both positive cases, both negative cases cannot be a complementary pair. Entire positive cases, entire negative cases, A and E also cannot be a complementary pair. What are all complementary pairs we have? AO pair, IE pair, IO pair. Subject and predicate with positioning must be same for AO pair. Subject and predicate are same. Even if it is interchanged, no issue. IE and IO pairs are complementary pairs. Here both are negative statements, so both negative statements cannot be a complementary pair. So none follows. None follows. We are going ahead with the fourth option. Neither one nor two, or none follows. Clear? Come to 100th one. 100th one, see that no slim is fat, some slim is tall. So it's not been properly aligned. In order to make proper alignment, so you can either convert E into E, it can be properly aligned, or you can convert I into I and interchange the statements. Actually it takes longer time, right? So whenever E and I statements are there, converting E into E or I into I, so won't make any difference. That we have solved many problems. But in order to move ahead with IEA rule, to avoid confusions and all, you can stick on to IEA rule exclusively if you still feel not comfortable, or else yes, you can follow E into E converting. You can make it as E plus I O star, or I convert into I and interchange the statements. I plus E is O. Like that also you can solve. I solved like that only. Here some slim is tall can be converted as some tall is slim. And this one no slim is fat. It's been properly aligned now. I plus E is O. You will be getting some tall is not fat. Some tall is not fat. So or if you are converting here E into E, no slim is fat can be converted as no fat is slim. No fat is a slim. Slim and slim common term as predicate and subject. So E plus I is O star. O star means O reverse. You will be getting some tall is not fat. Same answer only you will be getting. That will be even easier one. So anyhow, no issues here. Whichever you feel comfortable, you can go ahead with that one. Whenever E and I statements are there, you can give preference to either I statement or E statement. Many times we discussed this one. Now see that based on 6 rules, what is the answer we got? Some tall is not fat. Some tall is not fat is not being given. But some fat is not tall is there. Some fat is not tall, but O cannot be converted. Right? Remember, O cannot be converted. So based on 6 rules, we don't have any conclusion. We need to go ahead with the immediate inferences. Immediate inferences, first statement, no slim is fat can be converted as no fat is slim, or some slim is not fat, or some fat is not slim. Is it there? Some fat is not slim. So it is there from the first statement. Directly third conclusion follows. From this first statement, directly third conclusion follows. Consider the second statement, no slim is tall can be converted as some tall is slim. Is it there? Yes, some tall is slim. Second one directly follows from the second statement. Second conclusion directly follows from the second statement. Now finally we need to check for complementary pair. While checking complementary pair, we need to avoid second one and third one because already we got it as true. Once we got it as true, those conclusions should not be considered under complementary pair. Now 1 and 4, if you see 1 and 4 both are negative statements. Both negative statements cannot be a complementary pair. So which and all follows means only 2 and 3 follows. Only 2 and 3 follows. Clear how to solve the problems? Let it be 2 statements, 4 conclusions or even more. Whatever is being given, you need to follow the process. 3 stages. First rule based one, second one immediate inferences, third one complementary pair. So first and foremost rule, make proper alignment, then follow rule based one, then immediate inferences, finally complementary pair. While checking for complementary pair, we need to check the conclusions which are all not true. Which are all the conclusions already true, we should not consider under complementary pair. Clear this one?